Well, it's 10-16 in this game, and I've been re-elected as Doge of Scandinavia. Interesting background music to start off with. So my council's discontent for a couple of years. That was just because I, recently just got elected Doge. I'm gonna lose everything basically when I basically, get broken here. Who's Singer of Vilnius? Is that this guy? Alright, so Singer of Vilnius is gonna get a bunch of stuff. And the other guy's gonna get the other stuff. Alright, so here's something I know that's basically happening right now. I've essentially reached a point where I have a chance of basically getting this guy elected because, I'm not too old. And this guy might die off before me, perhaps. We'll see. And I have a chance of basically upgrading this a little bit more. But before we basically do all that, I think it's probably a good idea to start thinking about how I can basically smash this stuff. I have an army yet again. Or I will have an army. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to wait a couple years for the factions to come and die out, more or less. And then we'll start, attacking people. And I've got too many held duchies, apparently. And look at that, we got Svuvjod, Sigeland, and Latnium. Alright, so here's a plan. This guy, he's basically currently got Vilnius over here. I can afford to give him stuff, right? So I'm thinking about possibly giving him one of these duchy titles, perhaps. Not Latnium, that's going to be a different one to give. I might give him Sigeland. It's funny, Sigeland is basically, over here. And apparently it's only got one thing in it, for some reason. Finn's also part of it, but whatever. Alright, this is my son. Yeah, so note, by the way, I've got the inheritance thing here. It used to be that, my inheritance would have, all the names of, the people in my dynasty. But that only has one because, this guy's the top guy to be elected. So here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna go this guy's gelling so that he can, do whatever he wants, I guess. Apparently these guys are in here, so... That's funny. A couple of my council members are actually unlanded, for whatever reason. I've got unlanded vassals, apparently. And people are getting favors. What's going on here, all these guys? Alright, so some of these guys don't like it when I grant land to my own dynasty. Glory Hounds don't care. And a lot of these guys are just, returning favors and such. So, here's a good thing. I got a lot of pride with this, because it's actually good for invading people. Means, I could attack this guy, for example, and All these people will be like, hey, he's weaker than us. Attack! Attack! I'm gonna do that once I get a few armies, I think, to do so. Or actually, these guys have really small... Well, no. I shouldn't think like that. These guys, they, right there, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. All these guys could basically form up to try and attack me if they want to, because they're all Romanov. This guy down here too, I think. Technically, I don't have a big enough army to crush all these guys, I think, at once, so... Apparently, Dan of Icelandic Revolt has declared the Icelandic Civil War. Go, Dan, go. So this guy's the guy who got fired from council. Oh no, people are trying to kill my son. Don't kill my son. There's a lot of stuff I can basically do at this point, by the way, if I want to, but it won't really help me get prestige for my other guy, unfortunately. Bishopry of Arcona, where's this? Maybe somewhere over here? Doesn't really matter. Basically, a woman can't hold a Catholic position, right? The Catholics don't allow women to be like priests or bishops or whatever. So if like you know, someone changes their religion from like to Catholic and a woman, they basically get kicked out of the church and someone else takes their place automatically. Alright, these people... A bunch of these people want independence, which they can't be allowed to have. Let's hope so. Alright, so someone apparently declared a trade war. I haven't really gotten into trade wars, but trade wars are, I think, some way to basically gain more trade posts if you need to, or want to. So, this guy here, he's basically trying to do a trade war against this guy, I think. Or maybe this guy is being declared on this guy. One way or the other. So I'll note that basically what I'm trying to do here, I'm just waiting for, you know, my council to be non-discontented anymore. That'll also probably get rid of the short range penalties that these guys are more or less having at the moment. It'll let me get more troops and I can start moving in to attack these guys down here for more land. And start converting them to Catholicism. You're Slavic. You're Catholic. Yeah, the Polish over here are Catholic now, by the way. Oh, look at that. Someone just got bigger. The Teutonic Order just got bigger. So, something I know about the Teutonic Order is that sometimes, if they're basically being gifted land from, like, you know, they can be gifted land from, like, you know, like these guys down here. For example, because of the fact that all its land is non-Catholicized, this guy's gifting him land to basically defend, you know, against the area. No idea what this guy's up to, but whatever. Can't imprison him because no one wants me to imprison him, apparently. And apparently everyone's returning a favor to this guy. I should note, by the way, if I want to, I can start, you know, trying to push these back. These, like, you know, council laws and such. Who's this guy? So we try to be friends with this guy. In this little province over here. Interesting. I'm getting lots of money. Maybe I should start spending it. Let's get a big mansion. I think there's actually achievements if you actually level up your thing all the way up to, like, you know, maximum. Let's just see if I can check my Steam page for it. Not sure if you can see the Steam overlay here, but basically there's this achievement for patricians that if you basically, you know, do something to your house, dream house. As Patrician Dynasty, build every upgrade to your family palace. That's basically an achievement, so... This is the palace, basically. If you level it up all the way, then you get an achievement for it. And why are you wanting independence, of all things? Because you're wrong government type, everything else. Did you just go Catholic? Yes, you did. Slowly the realm is going Catholic. I have to watch out for these guys. Especially this guy. I don't want to actually joining in a battle or, you know, anything that would lower his prestige. Could designate my heir, so he likes me a whole lot more. Technically, this guy, by the way, is feudal. So feudal governments revolve around oath between liege and vassal. Unlike me, which is basically merchant lord. So you click on me, I'm like, you know, merchant republic. Alright, so Charles Someone Small has requested that lower rank vassals should serve him rather than me directly. So Smalin's over here. My cousin here, he wants to basically take Frick of Verend. Sure, go for it. So he's not a vassal lord of this guy. My Chancellor apparently wants independence. He's a merchant lord too, I think. Republic. Leader of republics are randomly chosen from among the citizenry, blah blah. Alright, this guy wants my kinswoman and him to marry. Okay. So Venice is down here, by the way. Owns all that stuff. It's actually kind of funny. There's actually mercenary republics down over here. Apparently someone's been slandering me. So, it's this guy here. He's the guy who's basically trying to get out, so I can threaten him. Can I arrest him now? Yes, I can. So that actually gave me a reason to arrest this guy because, you know, he's acted dishonorably. This guy down here. Alright, now, something I never actually do, but you can do. If you're trying to arrest someone and they're like in a you know, counties and they have a little chance, you can actually try to get like, you know, this to basically boost up your chance to arrest them. Honestly, I don't want to lose the guys I have here recruited, so what I'm going to do is just raise up these guys. Raise up my fleets to carry them. And I actually have enough guys that I can disband this big fleet here. These guys are big enough. 29 is good enough for these troops. So we'll into that this point right here, and these guys are guys to be disbanded. Now, the reason I'm doing this, by the way, is that it costs money to basically have fleets raised. So lowering them will like lower the amount of like, you know, pay you're gonna be paying your ships. I'm gonna send this guy down here. We're gonna try to arrest this guy, and if I fail, we're gonna smash him, and then we're gonna take his land away from him. And it's going to take a long time to upgrade my palace. Probably why it's an achievement. It takes so long to get it done. And apparently, Italy's lost this area over here. And West France just gained some of the area down here. The people of Gasha have developed their language and customs to the point where they may now be considered part of a distinct branch of Norse culture. They have begun to refer to themselves as Swedish. What will they think of next, I wonder? So yeah, eventually, by the way, if you don't actually do it, these guys will actually start embracing their own culture, so this is starting to become like, you know, Norwegian and Swedish and everything else over here. Alright, during a visit to Skane, Philip was just and his entourage were accosted by brigands who made off with several valuables. Efforts to catch the thieves have failed, and Philip is now demanding compensation from Grand Mayor Romusa Skane. The matter has been brought to your arbitration for your court. Alright, so this guy here, he's just a vassal one thing. Or I can piss off this guy. Or just compensate them both. I think this guy is this guy here, so he's like the lowest guy in the rung here. I can actually make this guy happy and be happy with it, so let's make this guy happy. And look at all the like different cultures here in like the Spanish Peninsula. Andalusian, Visigothic, Suebi, Castilian, Basque. You probably know the really rich cultures are up here. Irish, Welsh, Anglo-Saxon, Dutch, Dutch? Okay, there's apparently some Dutch in England. Yeah, big giant army over here. I guess Italy's trying to attack their, you know, back, perhaps? Alright, these guys are over here. So you're gonna get arrested now. Alright, so I failed, and now we're just gonna smash into the guy. That's going more or less according to plan, more or less. He's only got a small army. This will get rid of one of the, you know, the possible revolter guys, so getting rid of him is good. Oh, this guy's no longer Chancellor, so he's no longer a faction issue. Alright, this guy's now in for stuff. You desire to focus Jellin. You know, Fast, if you weren't so damn big, I wouldn't mind so much. Yeah, just be pissed. Alright, none of my guys here are really good, so... whatever, just be the new guy. Oh, what happened to this guy? He died? Fast died! We inherit the titles. Alright, this guy inherited titles, and he basically is a title claimant. He's ambitious. And he wants to see in the council. And he's a diplomat, too. Alright, well, you get to be, Stuart. Because unfortunately, this guy's just too good a diplomat, I guess. You really hate me. 10 for too many duchies, 5 for short reign, 10 for non-council, 44 wants seat in council, title claimant, desires a Republican, is ambitious. A lot of hate from this guy. Alright, well, we're taking out this guy. Cool. Once I seize this guy down and imprison him, I can use my troops to go after other people. Now, one good thing to note, by the way, is that because I'm, like, you know, only age 49, I've got at least a few years to basically rule as Grand Prince. That's something I know about the Mercenary Republics. I bet you have a hard time getting, like, you know, younger rulers to rule over a Mercenary Republic, because, you know, they favor the old people. Slowly sieging down the castle. There goes that. So this guy wants to form a claim on Suijod. You know, whatever, he can do that if he wants. I really don't mind. He's just one guy. One little county guy. You know, I'm gonna go to this guy and give him the title for the Inquisitor. Designated heir. They can really like me. And apparently Venice wants to marry off my cousin to the Steward of Venice. Okay. Keep a line of marriages, let them be happy, I guess. Apparently West France owns a piece of land over here. Oh, Peasant Revolt's doing quite well over here, apparently. Something I know about peasant revolts is that when you fight them, there's like only one thing. And I'm not sure I want to marry you. The thing about Germany is they still got, you know, stuff I want to take from him over here. So I'm going to decline that. I might want to attack him for his land. Like, I can still, like, you know, the claim over Holston over here. I just might. Wow, this guy's got 2 castles back to back on himself. This is actually a really good province here. Having 3 castles, that'd be awesome in the same province. The only thing is that's not connected to ocean, so. And there's Rome. I forgot I had to unpause. You know, I'm making lots of money. I'm thinking what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll upgrade this stuff a little bit. Trade post 2. Oh, apparently my trade post got sieged. Anyhow, we're just gonna go over here and start boost this stuff up. Spend my money to make more money later. There goes all my money, but whatever. It'll come back quickly enough. I'm making like 23.19. That's a lot in 10,019. Money is power. Oh, there's that guy's army. Oh, that's Tuscan's army, apparently. You want white peace? No. I want your land. I'm literally gonna take his land and give it to someone. If possible. Keck's home. There goes another one. So, only places left are over here, over here. Okay. Marshal is suggesting for someone to be commander, so okay. Oh, this guy died. My father died. No. Wow, my brothers are still alive. This guy's pretty decent. Okay, we finally sieged down the castle over here. Oh, is this guy's army sieging me over here? Is that what's going on? That's the army of this guy over here. So he actually came all the way up into Scandinavia to basically siege me up. Not that it'll do him much good. I'll basically keep sieging him and it'll probably be it for him. Or you know what? I can just do this. You guys are all pretty far away. $2,300 guys should be enough to flatten that little army when they get her up. Hey, the merchant ports are getting built. Oh, there's this army here. Oh, there's the raiders. So look at that, by the way, I'm getting more money now. 24. Church is almost sieged over here. And poof. Get siege out of town too, that'll give me a little bit of money. I realize I don't need to siege down anymore, but I'm just gonna take down the city because it's easy money. I'm gonna siege down. This looks like a pretty rich city, actually. Hey! Dow finally converted! Oops. I'm gonna go steal research. You guys get me more money. And you get to proselytize more. Right there. It'll be so good to have all the Catholicism out of the way. Converting takes a long time. So who else do I get to imprison, by the way? So you get to be imprisoned. Or no, these guys are... I'll return favors to these guys over here. This guy on my council, he literally has everyone, I think. Chancellor's sign. So this guy's really annoying. Alright, well, I finally took down the city, so that's out of the way. Force. Get my prestige, imprison them. I can hold a grand tour if I want to, but anyhow, let's go to this screen here. Now that I've basically taken away his stuff here, or I'm going to take away his stuff, rather. Well, apparently they won't let because this guy's malcontent. That's annoying. It's actually really sucky having that guy having all the favors, because now I can't do anything with him around. I can't even declare war because this guy's, you know, got all the favors on his side. So, I get to wait a little bit before I get to declare wars or revoke titles. Hey, I built walls. Let's see here, what else can I build here? Town market, I guess, would be grass, as well as the port. So, something I've never actually shown, by the way, but there's actually something called the university in towns. You don't see these in like the feudal things because they don't actually have them, but you can actually build universities, which actually help speed up technological spread. It's really worth knowing that they're around because they're awesome. Let's just get this going for now. Get more money up and that way. And my wife, she's gonna get the luxury of getting a horse, I guess. Well, there's no point in making you fall in love with me, is there? You're a little bit too old for kids. Why not? We'll give this one. Apparently I got a lack of commanders, so let's get those out of the way. So something I know about trade posts is that I think you can only level them up a certain amount. Like these things, you have to have, like, you know, the technology for it. I think that's in trade practices down here, perhaps. I'm not sure. But yeah, basically it's like port freeze and stuff like this. Cool. You know, I should probably ask, does this guy have any titles I could push? The vassal really doesn't like me. That's something I know about it. If you're having problems with a vassal, the best way to help him out is just to give him, you know, titles that you can push. Wonderful. It's gonna be a while before I can really do anything with my council here. The thing about this guy having all the favors is that I basically have to wait for him to, you know, run out all these favors before I can do anything. So, a couple years. That's the bad thing about when, you know, a powerful councilor is in power, basically. You know, maybe I'll donate some money to people. You get Temple Vassal Opinion. And by the way, this is the Teutonic Order down here, this guy down here. So I can donate money to him to help him fight heathens and such. Should commission a runestone too. Yeah, why not? I got the money to spend. Boom. So if you decide to commission and raise a grand runestone for future variances to gaze upon, what should be carved into it? So, let's speak of me, let's stand in memory of Boris, my departed father, or let's stand in memory of Skull, my beloved mother. You know, my mother's still living, isn't she? Nope. My mother's dead. Was my father great for anything, I wonder? Maybe not. Let's speak of me. The artisans who will carve and paint the runestone are asking for instructions. What should qualities should they speak of? So, it will say that I fear nothing because I'm brave, or you will mention my greatness and epic deeds I've performed because I'm proud, or the runes must say that I had the strength of 10 men because I'm strong, or brawny rather. Let's say I feared nothing. I'm brave. Port here. And I'll donate money to this Councilor to make my vassal bishops happy. Wait, if I do that, I might die, so... That's the thing, you can donate money, but I don't think it carries over or anything. Alright, the stone is raised. The ruined stone you commissioned has been finished and raised on the spot you chose for it. You examine the ruins. While he still lived, Hordorf, son of Boris and Skuld, had this stone raised in his own memory. Even his enemies cannot deny the great courage of Hordorf. Those who knew him can swear that when he faced, when faced with danger, he was always without fear. You leave the stone content in knowledge that many centuries from now, when its paint has been long since faded, and scholars will be studying these rune carvings in an effort to glean the wisdoms of the words. Alright, so this basically raises up my, piety, I get diplomacy, and, general opinion for a couple of years. I got prestige for it. Alright, so you want the grand city of Gastrland up here. You're this guy down here. No, we're not going to do that. I want these cities myself. Sorry. I should intervene, I guess. Oh, he didn't like that too much. Oh well. So I think Bohemia formed because it split out of Poland here. Probably note that this guy's got an army again. No, he doesn't have an army. I can actually attack this guy if I want to get my land. The thing is, though, is that this guy still has all the favors on his side, so I can't do anything with it. This is the thing about councilors. If they if they have, like, the favor, you can't do anything with them. Oh well, I'll be able to upgrade this soon. Keep upgrading that palace. Great. One of these again. Alright, so you are the guy you really don't mind. Here's this account. You're the count over there. It's worth knowing I can create all these titles if I want to. Seriously? Did you guys stop getting robbed? So Alan is over there. Gotta make sure you select the right one, So, this is slowly becoming the episode of the discontented councilor. The malcontent councilor, rather. Where I just wait, and I wait, and I wait, to make sure a damn guy will be happy enough to let me do anything. Isn't this such a regaling, episode of this, action and praiseworthy play? And we're frozen or something. There we go. And there's another trade war going on, because why not? Trade wars. Alright, the port's been built. Let's build up town market again. I'll note that I'm getting much more money as a result of having the capital back, by the way. It's a nice thing about owning the capital, you get a lot of money for it. only thing I really fear is the fact that this guy's probably going to, you know, take over. I could campaign fund this guy up a little bit, but I'm not sure it's really worth it because this guy can also campaign fund as well. Plus, something I'll note is that this guy is kind of old, so it's not really worth it. And people are trying to kill me. That's annoying. Alright, let's see if I can get these guys to end their plots. Some of these guys. Anyone's trying to kill a dynasty member, I want them to stop. Or, you know, this guy can stop. And this guy can stop. You can stop. And you can stop. And you can stop. Oh, there's a lot of plots to kill people. I don't see the one to kill me. Wow, look at that. Seize the trade post of balcony. So there's actually plots for this too. And just waiting for my house to get upgraded here. I don't care about this guy. Keep the information myself. This guy here, he's like, you know, not in a faction or anything, so I don't really care about him. Or it is this guy. Or maybe it was that guy, not sure. And we're gonna upgrade my palace yet again. You want to marry my daughter to your son? Okay. I'm good for that. I think what I'm going to do is wait 3 months for this guy to no longer support this guy, and then I'll start, you know, I'll just end the episode, we'll go from there. Alright, this guy wants to have the Grand City of Gastroland. You know, I'm tempted to give this to him, just so that he gets more prestige for it, perhaps. Of course. Let's just give it to him. I wonder if I actually do this now, by the way. Can I take your title now? Nope. It's way by the, you know, the diplomacy ratings of other voters. These guys. Unfortunately. You want an alliance? Do I dare go for an alliance with you? You're pretty damn busy attacking people. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll get an alliance with Italy. So we're allied to Italy. And I can designate you my heir and make sure you're my heir. Get a couple of commanders going. So I'm noticing something, by the way, but none of these guys are upgrading their houses. Like, I'm upgrading my house because it's beneficial, but none of these guys have upgraded theirs. And apparently I can build more trade posts. I didn't notice this, but I got, you know, more trade posts I can build over here. So maybe I'll start doing that. Apparently there's a big, you know, trade route for this guy down here. Wow, someone actually built a trade post right there. That's a good place for it, I think. Maybe we should build a trade post in here somewhere. Build maybe one right. We'll build one right, maybe somewhere in here. Wow. Bavarians are building lots of trade posts over here. No lack of them. Well, we'll build it here in Finn, I guess. There, we'll build them all there. I'll get my trade posts built up over in these other places. More trade income. And pick an ambition. What happened? Whoops, this guy died. That's what happened. Well, at least he has kids. My son died. No. Oops. Well, there's gonna be a war. Get this guy down here, I guess. Oh, what to do with this? Let's see here. So I'm gonna do something very, you know, questionable, shall I say. I'm gonna march my entire army through the continent of Europe to get to Italy. I'm just gonna leave you guys hanging more or less here, I think. So who are we at war with? Venice? We're at war with little Venice over here. What's this war? It's embargo war. Italian Venetian but embargo war. Alright, well, looks like that's a good stopping point. I'm finally able to do stuff after this war. But we'll get to that war afterwards. For now, I'll take care with you guys. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm actually going to go, I think, to 1066, like the start point for, like, you know, the Stanford Bridge scenario area of this game. And that'll be like this it for showing the Merchant Republic. There's not a whole lot to show off, I think. But I'm showing off some stuff here that's a little bit different. So, you know, it's a different experience. Similar to feudal, but different.